It's interesting because when we post videos with educational material about what abuse looks like, things like financial abuse or verbal abuse or psychological abuse, women comment with real life examples of how they've been abused to collaborate with other women and also process their own trauma. And then we get these crazy comments from men, and they're offering sweeping generalizations about why women deserve the abuse. I don't understand why men need to comment and tell all women reporting abuse on our platform through these comments what they did to deserve being sexually assaulted, betrayed, violently attacked, lied to, gaslit, psychologically attacked over and over by the man that they trusted. Unless, of course, they're trying to justify their own behavior. I told a story here once about a woman who was absolutely berated by her husband in an airport for asking for a bottle of water. And then men jumped in and said, "Have you seen how expensive the bottled water is in airports?" That woman was probably had a spending problem. She was probably spending all of his money. All they wanted to do was argue about why his behavior was perfectly justified and why she was probably the demon in that scenario, which she definitely wasn't. What's that showing? That's showing us that the power over someone versus power with is abuse, and they're just trying to justify it. In a healthy relationship, whether it's romantic or even a work environment or a friendship or a child or parent or whatever, healthy people want to exist in a power with dynamic, so they're equal to each other. So that means I'm not going to try to force you to do something, that you're going to work together. I'm not going to try to intimidate you. I'm not going to try to coerce you or manipulate you or scare you or threaten you. Together, we're going to come up with solutions and a workable, mutual, trust-based relationship. But abusers, they see that as losing. When it comes to compromise, when it comes to trust, when it comes to openness and honesty and mutuality, to an abuser, that means someone is controlling them. And I talked about that in the last video. It stops being fair. They don't want it to be fair. They don't want it to be equal. Unless they get to be in control, unless they get to be coercive and controlling, they feel like they're being told what to do. They feel bossed around, and it comes down to misogyny. Watch the comments section in this and see how men respond. Tune into our podcast at btr.org. We talk about this there, and you're going to find some real valuable gems. Head over there today and let me know what you think.